I am 15 minutes into The Rise of Skywalker. This might be the only movie I make these clips as I watch it. I have not seen this movie since it premiered in theaters. I never rewatched it, so this is like basically watching it for the first time again, and I can't. It's so painful. The other ones, I'm like, oh yeah, this is some solid stuff, but like, the moment Palpatine shows up, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of nifty, call back, fancy voice stuff, that's cool and all, but like, why the heck is he back? It's so dumb. Like, this makes no sense, and now they had the famous line, somehow Palpatine has returned. Like, what the hell? Like, this is not the Shakespearean writing I want. This is not the dramatic, overarching plot points I want. Then they're like, cloning, it's illegal, it's a dark science. I'm like, there were literally bajillions of clones 60 years ago. Like, 60 years ago was not that long. So, near the end of the movie now, and this is the other moment where I'm like, this is just painful to watch. Like, I really don't like this one's plot, but I'm going to get into that more later. I want to talk about something I really enjoy, since I spent a lot of time ripping on this movie, is, well, I think the plot's dumb. The one payoff I appreciate within the plot itself is this moment I just started, where they a lot of these Jedi of the past are talking to Rey and, you know, spiritually guiding her, whatever nonsense is happening here. But, you know, as a longtime fan, I appreciate that acknowledgement of the past. I appreciate the little cameos for some of my favorite characters, including Anakin. Yeah, my boy Anakin. But, like, it's a good moment. You know, it almost makes this worth it, but it doesn't. One thing I noticed in this scene, you know, it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie, which isn't saying much considering this movie, but not only do they have all these characters, and they have, you know, Hayden Christensen, they have these characters coming in, and they're saying a lot. Like, these aren't entirely, like, some of these have to be new lines. They have both Obi-Wans in here, if you notice. Most of it sounds like it's Ewan McGregor, but one of it sounds like it's archival. Like, it sounds different. So I finally finished The Rise of Skywalker. For the first time since its release, I have finished it. I have rewatched it in its entirety, and I hate it. Hate's a strong word. It is my least favorite Star Wars movie, except maybe Solo, and honestly, I think I like it less than that, as you can see here, which is saying something. I don't like Solo, and I don't like this one. I feel like it doesn't work within the greater sense of, like, just this trilogy. Just going Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, don't think it works. And it works, it just frustrates me. The plot makes no sense. Half the character dynamics aren't developed. I think it just tosses all Jedi logic and Force logic and just makes it magic. And it makes me mad. But it is a beautiful movie. I think it's really well done. And I think, like, actually I don't think it's really well done, but I think that, like, the CGI is well done. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.